Hey, welcome back to part 4, guys, of my Death Stranding 2 complete platinum walkthrough. We're at the government base, and from here we're just going to carry on with this next order. So get back on your tri-cruiser, your tri-bike. Make sure your battery's full, and you're going to continue across to that tower in the distance. Now what you might want to do now, before you move the DHV, I'm going to do it myself a bit later, but if you transfer all the metals, resins, ceramics and special alloys into your DHV, that can really help later. Yeah, from government base, because they're close by at the moment. Yeah, government base is close to DHV, you could do that. And also grab any lost cargo along your way. So I just grabbed some lost cargo then. Even if it's not for where you're going, grab it, because we can always entrust it to others, and collecting it is better than not collecting it. So yeah, if it's not too far out your path, pick it up, guys. So there's the second piece, and I'm going to get a third over here. Yeah, so what I was just saying about putting materials in your DHV. So when it comes to the roads and the monorails, they're going to cost a lot to build, and your DHV can follow you around. You can kind of fast travel with it later. So when it comes to all these depots and preppers which cannot move around, when you're near them with your DHV, you want to transfer all your materials into the DHV, so you've always got it then. Make sure you put them in your private locker, of course, because there's no capacity requirement, or sorry, limit. The ones you really need are, you need ceramics and metals for roads, and you need resin and special alloys for monorails. So they're the ones you want to be keeping on. Chemicals don't matter too much. It's up to you if you want to put everything in there. And of course, always take out your cargo crystals and keep them on you. So here, yeah, you got to take out all the enemies. So there's always an enemy in that watchtower. He's normally one which you'll miss because you will not be looking up. You'll be kind of be looking at ground level, and you might miss him at the top. But yeah, there's always one in that tower. So take out all these enemies. Remember, shoot on your bike, press R1. Just take out a weapon and press R1. So watch out for all their electrical weapons, because it will immobilise your bike for a few minutes. Yeah, normally around the back of here as well is there some cargo for the governor. Yeah, there's another one in there. Go on here, I'm going to run him over. I'm going to combo up by shooting him just after. Yeah, so just around the back here on this racking, there's normally a piece of cargo. There it is. Quite a big piece as well. And I just missed that spear. That spear almost got me. So there's one more enemy. I always find it a bit tricky to find this last enemy, especially when you drive around a bit too much. But yeah, he normally hangs around down here. He has trouble getting up for some reason. He doesn't quite know the entrance. I think he's the new guy, the rookie. But yeah, if you get that marker saying your firing is locked, it's likely because your cargo is in the way or something. Right, got him. I think I got a headshot, that's why I knocked him out instantly. Right, so once you're done, come in here, and always try to make sure you don't damage your cargo too much, guys, when you're delivering. It's quite easy to damage your cargo in this, especially on high difficulties. So as like I said before, I'm going to deliver the order by itself, and then deliver the lost cargo separately. There will be times when I won't do this, basically because I know that you're not going to get rank up no matter what, and there's no lock on this specific prepper at this specific point, for example. But when there is a lock, and what we're doing is going to impact that, I'll let you know, and I'll actually say deliver your order now, not the lost cargo, and then deliver the lost cargo afterwards. So I will let you know. So if you see me sometimes deliver it all at once, yeah, it's because I know that it's not really going to change anything here. But when it does, I will make sure I will let you know. So choose the bottom option. Choose the others if you want some more dialogue. And your DHV should come over here now. So we're going to do our first standard order. And because there's a trophy for getting to S rank on 10 of each standard order type, you have to do that in casual difficulty. And we're on story at the moment, so we're going to have to change difficulty. We'll be changing difficulty quite a lot, just because it will make combat a bit easier. There is something I want to test actually. If you get the same amount of likes, no matter the difficulty, if you do the order exactly the same way, but if you're on high difficulty to the lowest, are the likes different? That's something I'm going to try and test and let you know in the next video, guys. So if you're on high difficulties, you'll know you'll get more likes, or that you won't. So you can now make a battle skeleton, basically like the power skeleton from the first game. Yeah, so make sure you equip one of them and put it on. Silver and gold are exclusive to the pre-order content, I think. So you should have the normal one at least. So take out all the crystals, Yep, take out the crystals, and just like I mentioned earlier, yeah, so I've got some new APAS enhancements as well. Yeah, when you unlock the truck, it makes it a lot quicker to move cargo from the terminal to DHV nearby, because you can just take out a truck or fabricate one, put all the cargo in the truck, drive over to your DHV, drop off the truck, and then all your cargo go on the side of the private locker automatically. So yes, I've just put it on casual difficulty. So save your game and then switch it to casual, because we're about to complete a standing order. So take that sub order and also take this standard order, guys. Make sure you are on casual difficulty and complete this with an S rank. Yes, you have to complete 10 orders of each with an S rank on casual. Try not to damage your cargo too much, so be very careful. You see this request there, lost cargo recovery. We're going to grab that on the way to the governor, because there's about 4 or 5 pieces lost cargo for him there. So it's going to give us a large amount of likes. Why not? I mean, we're going in that direction. So yes, put all these on your back. We'll go on the DHV first and drop off all these materials. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, eventually in the next video you'll get the ability to send that anywhere you want. Somewhere where it's already landed, basically. And if you try not to damage that, go down here slowly, otherwise you'll damage it. Yeah, if you see any like little jumps like that where it'll flash red. If it flashes red, that means you damage it slightly. And yeah, you don't have to wait for it to land. If you just run up to it and press square, guys, when the prompt appears, you can get in automatically. Right, once you're on board, come into the private locker for some more cutscenes. Yeah, so before we do the next main order, we're going to do that sub order and the standard order. We're going to build a few roads. Yeah, so the roads will come in really useful when it comes to the cleanup near the end of the game. So we're going to try to build them as we go along. And one thing about the roads, I'll say, and the monorails, do not craft any which are not in the coal network. Do not upgrade any. Because what you'll find, when they're not in the coal network, you'll have to donate every single material required. But if you wait until the coal network comes online, you'll just see all the requirements drop almost. It'll go from like 1500 metals to like 100 metals. Because once it comes online, you get all them online donations which will count, and it makes it much easier. So yeah, that's where we're going, guys. Get that request, make our way over to the governor. Like I was saying, be very careful on the way. Try not to damage your cargo too much, because if you do, you will not get an S rank. And it'd be nice to get all these S ranks out of the way, you know, before the grind comes later. Because when it comes to grind, you want to be moving around fast, not worrying too much about damage and stuff. You know, so if you get all these S ranks done quite early as you go through a story, then yeah, just make cleanup a bit more fluid. So be careful down here. Remember, like I say, do not drop off too much. So all that lost cargo, that's all for one guy, the governor. Yep, so grab all this. 5 pieces there of lost cargo. Is it 5 or 4? Yeah, I think it's 5. You'll love that. So yeah, grab all this. Oh, there is actually one more there which I missed. Never mind. Or was it? Yeah, I think I missed one piece of cargo. Oh, never mind. I think because I thought that was a marker. Yeah, so try to get it all. Try not to miss any. So from the governor, we're going to kind of go over to the mine next. There's a road paver next to it. I do normally build that road paver, but some online players have kindly built it already for me, so I don't need to. And we'll go back down to where the DHV just was. Take on the next main order, guys, and then go up to the next new prepper. Yeah, if you're coming across a jump or like a little hill or ledge, guys, just slow down and go down it slowly. Especially when you're trying to get an S rank. Trust me, your cargo gets damaged so easy. Like, just like one slight drop where it'll flash red can be enough from S rank to A rank. So nothing's really going to happen here if you deliver it all together, because there's no lock at the moment, unless you've got a stupid amount of likes. I mean, if you have loads of lost cargo and got a trophy there, guys, standard porter, complete your first standard order. Yeah, unless you've got like loads of lost cargo, then yes, deliver it separately. But if you just got a similar amount to me, guys, yeah, you should be okay to just deliver it at once, unless I say otherwise. Yeah, I'll probably mess that up actually because I didn't bring that 5th piece of cargo. Never mind. Another habit you want to get into doing is checking your shared cargo always at terminals or on your DHV. You'll get a lot of materials inside. Look at all the materials in that shared locker. Yes, you always want to take out any materials in there and lost cargo. So lost cargo, if it's for somewhere you're going to next, take it with you. If it's not, still take it out but entrust it. You won't get as many likes, but as I keep saying, it's better than not taking it out at all. Yeah, because this will update over time. So yeah, share locker, take out any materials and lost cargo. Lost cargo, going to your next destination, take it with you. Other and different lost cargo, entrust it to other players. And if you don't have enough space for some of these materials you found, because you found a lot like I just did, then put them in the private locker. You did get some materials for this next quest, this sub-order we're doing to the mine. So just make sure you don't put them away by mistake. And take out the crystals. So there's quite a lot in there. So what you could do a bit later if you want, when you can fast travel the DHV, bring it back over here, grab all the requirements, all the materials, sorry, not requirements, grab all the materials from inside, put me in DHV, guys, and then crack on with wherever you was before that. Yeah, once you get the truck unlocked, it'll just be like one trip. Not like with the motorbike where you can only do so much at once. You unlock the truck, and then as long as you keep doing it, you should be able to get all the cargo in one truck in one trip. So just make it a bit more easy. And like I say, this is helpful because as we go through the game, we want to try to build our roads and our monorails as we go through. We don't want to be coming back and doing it later. If you do it as you go through, when you have to anyway during the story, when you have to drive past things, because later you can obviously use fast travel and stuff. Yeah, it would just be more optimal to do it. And if you're not moving around all the materials, then it just means you've got to make more trips back to previous depots or preppers to get more materials in order to craft more roads and monorails. The monorails do cost quite a lot. But while we're here at the governor's base, we're going to take out this standard order. That's another standard order, guys, which we need to take back to the observatory. So yes, make sure you take that out, and of course it's a delivery type. We want to try not to damage your cargo too much. If you do, you're probably not going to get an S rank. So when you take it, to be very, very careful with your driving. We've got all the materials we want as well. Took a bunch out. Make sure you've still got the materials you need to craft the mine, because that's where we're going to next. You're going to go to the mine and then take that order back over to the observatory, which we have to go to anyway after completing the mine. So yes, from here you can come down here, drive past the mule camp from earlier. There's a mule camp there. Drive past there and then come up here. Near the middle part of this road, about there, that's near where the road paver is. So if that road is not built for you, yeah, the road paver is just kind of near there somewhere. You normally need about, I mean, it's crafted for me here, but on my other accounts where it wasn't, I needed about 820 ceramics, I think, and it was 600 metals. But when you complete this mine, you can actually get 840 ceramics, or it might be 900 from the mine. So you really only need to take a bunch of metals with you just in case. Yeah, if that road is not crafted, you probably want to take about 600 metals with you guys just in case. You can always come back here if you don't have enough. So yes, up here, like I say, be quite careful if you're driving. We've still got that cargo which we just took from the government base, and we have to take back to the observatory. And of course, it's a standard order to run it in S rank. Yes, only standard orders which matter when it comes to S ranks. Sub orders or main orders, no, don't worry about them. Yes, there's a paver, guys. Yeah, don't worry about them. But yes, standard orders, we always want to try complete them with an S rank on casual difficulty or above. Yeah, so there's the mine. There'll be a lot of crystals around here which we are going to grab. There's also some ceramics around the rocks here somewhere, about 320. I don't take them, but yeah, it's like 320 ceramics in the rocks here. So try and be quite careful, don't want to damage this. So I get off my bike here and I grab all the crystals, or you can just stay on it, guys, and try to grab it like I'm doing. Yeah, just hold down triangle and you'll grab it as you move along. Just careful you don't hold triangle for too long and get rid of all your cargo. I think you can do that on your bike. Yeah, if you hold triangle, it just drops all your cargo. Or maybe I'm thinking about when I'm on foot. Yeah, there'll be quite a few of these mines we have to turn on. You have to do 3, I think, for a trophy, and there's about 10 or so in total. But I'll try to do them all anyway. You can deposit crystals here in order to get a bunch of materials in return. Here you get ceramics, the next mine will get special alloys. You can upgrade them, but they cost quite a lot, so I won't be doing that at the moment. Right, so open the mine. Restore the mining facility. That's it, restore it. Now we can actually interact with the terminal again. You can choose to mine, and when you mine, you exchange crystals in order to trigger the mining operation. And like I say, you normally get a specific type of materials in return. This one gives you ceramics. The next one will give us special alloys. Yeah, so there we go. Like I say, it's about 960 there. So I don't actually have enough space because I took too much cargo out from the governor. That's what I was saying earlier. You might want to transfer it all over to the DHV while it was close by. You can move the DHV around, like I say in the next video. Right, so I'm going to come back for them too. So going to make my way over to the observatory now. I can use the road. Where's it gone? I think it's on my left. Of course, always try to use roads if you can, if they're nearby. And always keep an eye out for lost cargo. Yes, I'm going to follow this all the way to the end, and once I've got rid of this, I'm going to come back here for that ceramic, guys, but I'm going to speed up the video slightly, because I'm just basically driving there and straight back. It takes about 3 minutes. Yeah, I just don't want to drop off them ceramics. I might need them later. Yeah, 640, that's a big amount. We take on the main order next. We have to go into like a enemy camp nearby, take out like this outpost, the small tower in the middle, and then carry on straight on, guys, to the next prepper. We'll pass 2 road pavers on the way, well 3 actually. We're going to do one of them because it's in the coal network, but the other 2 they're not yet in the coal network, so we're going to drive past them and leave them till later. Like I say, try not to upgrade any roads or monorails if they're not in the coal network, because it's going to cost you way too much. I'm sure that road there, once I bought it online, it's already built for me because online players did that for me. It might be because I built it on my other accounts, which I've got a strand set up. Right, yes, activate terminal and deliver this. I don't think it matters if you deliver these 2 together. I mean, if you've got more lost cargo, you might want to deliver them separately. Yeah, we're going to try do some standard orders as we go through the story. Not too many. I mean, if they're too far out of the way and it's like quite a common type, for example, delivery, you get lots of them type of orders. We'll probably not do most of them unless they're kind of along our way. But if it's not too far away like that, you know, I might just pop out, do it, then come back. I mean, we did the mine at the same time and crafted a few roads. What I would have if the road was not already built. So back here, I've delivered that cargo, got another S rank. Now I'm going to take out the materials. You want to make sure you keep taking them out because over time, the stock will slowly update, but his own stock. And there is a limit to it. So if you just leave it all in there, then you won't get the extra stock later as you advance time and, you know, advance the story. So it's a good idea as well to take out the materials because it allows them to get more in later. So over to DHV. Yeah, it'll be much quicker later, guys, like I said, when we get a truck, because we can just bring it all at once in the truck. Like one trip. So put it in the private locker. Do not put it in the, do not recycle it, because if you do, it'll take up space in your recycle stash. Wants to be in the private locker. Yes, it's probably going to get a bit messy later. So yeah, deposit all the materials in your private locker. Right, we'll take the order in a second. Let's go back and get the rest. I think one more trip should do it. Yeah, I know it's consuming a bit of time, but yeah, it's going to save time in the long run, because it'll just allow us to build the roads and the monorails the first time we pass them. Yeah, so as I say, I speed it up slightly. Yes, this is not my road upgraded, which can make it go faster later. So I'm just grab them 2 piles of ceramics coming back, guys, and I'm going to put that back in the DHV. While I'm back here and passing by, I'm just going to grab the remaining materials I couldn't take earlier. Yeah, claim materials. When you level them up as well, they get more. So that's another reason why you want to keep cleaning out their inventory. Because my materials, it's almost on max limit. Look at that. It's like 3/4 full. Even if you can't get them all on you at once, just take them all out, put them on the floor or in the private locker, take one bunch, come back and grab the other. Yeah, so I've got way too much there. Right, I'll come back for them 3. Yeah, so put them in the private locker so they're there when you come back. We could get through a story a lot quicker if we just focus on that purely, but the story isn't what's going to be a problem. It's going to be the late game grind. That's where all your time's going to come. Yeah, Death Stranding 1, the late game grind probably took twice as long as the main story. That's how bad it was. So that's kind of really what you want to be working on. I mean, yes, we're working on the main story, but just try to make your life a bit easier by doing little things along the way, just to lessen up that grind at the end. Right, go back, get the rest, and we can move on finally. Yeah, if you're on the spot, just hold down to do a wheelie, guys, and spin around like so. A bit quicker than having to drive and keep bashing into things when you try to spin around. And with the jump, by the way, in the bikes, I found out on DS1, you could jump when doing a wheelie and you seem to get a bit more height, but it doesn't seem to work as well here. If you want to jump better on this one, you want to jump when all the wheels are on the ground. Don't jump when you're doing a wheelie, because for some reason it just doesn't seem to jump very high. Kind of like when a dog tries to jump when it's standing up on 2 legs. Yeah, it just doesn't get much height on it. So when trying to jump across rivers, make sure all your wheels are on the ground and then press jump. Right, so again, remember what I said about private lockers, the online locker. Always check the online locker. Take out materials, any cargo going to where you're going to next, take it with you. Any other cargo, entrust it to others. Just get a few more likes. And it will increase your bridge link as well. Yep, so they're all to the lone commander. I'm not going to him anytime soon. He was that place we had to go out of the way slightly, and we had to go through that BT area, grab a cargo at the end and go back through it. Yeah, that's a lone commander. We're not going back to him anytime soon. Right, are we about done? Are we ready to move on with the main story? Hopefully, I'm hoping so. I always do this for some reason. I always highlight the private locker ones first. I think it's because it's the first menu you come to. Well, I've got plenty of materials in there. Yeah, but you might want to take out some ceramics with you. We're going to build a road in a second when we take this main order. Almost said private order then. Yes, you have shared locker also on the DHV. So make sure you always check that when you come back. Yeah, shared locker on the DHV. Entrust anything which is going to somewhere you're not going to anytime soon.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Right, let's take on this main order finally. So order 11, destroy the communications disruptor and deliver the mysterious recording.
Hey Sam, this is Tom. The disruptor device you should.
Yeah, so you drive there, you don't have to kill the enemies, you just drive in, shoot the disruptor. It's near the middle of the outpost, the compound. So you just destroy that, and then you just carry on straight on, guys, to that next prepper on top of the mountain. Yes, that road paver, I need 160 ceramics. So highlight that road paver, see how much materials you need, and then take them with you. I need 160 ceramics. Metals are already done. Coal crystals, I've got plenty on me, of course. Right, and let's do it. So just any weapon will do. You do want a firearm weapon, so yeah, make sure it's like a assault rifle, machine gun, or the handgun, grenade gun, I think it's called. Take that with you. Grenades will probably work as well. Yep, so I need 160 ceramics. You might need more, you might need less. It might already be done for you. So we're going to come out of here, we're going to go left. You also get a trophy for building your first road if you have not done so already. First part of road. Surprised they didn't put a trophy for building in every piece of road. Same as the first one where you just have to build one part. There's a lot of trophies which are pretty much identical to the first one. That one for barge from the porter is exactly the same. It sounds a bit different now because it says barter, but it's still the same thing. You have to go to a random porter walking around the map, take cargo from them, and then drop cargo on the floor in front of them, and you get a trophy. Exactly the same, just worded a bit differently. So yes, build that road, you'll get a trophy, guys. Road Restorer. That one only builds a small patch of road for you. Right, so let's carry on to this little outpost. So try not to damage your cargo too much. Less damage means more likes. And if you come in your Copus, by the way, in Databank, if you look at people and scroll to the bottom of each character's log, it will tell you what they unlock next when you rank them up. Say, for example, if you get more likes, they will help you to craft a better battle skeleton or a different type of gun, for example. Yeah, so you can kind of get a bit of a preview of what you're going to unlock next when you keep ranking up that person. Yeah, so just be careful of any enemies lobbing spears at you or electric grenades if you do plan to just get in and out like I'm doing. So there it is, Disruptor. Just shoot that a bit. That's it, got it. Good job, Sam. Took me a full magazine almost, but we've got it in the end. So that's a road paver. Because this is not on the coal network, let's see how much it's going to cost. So I don't know why that one already has some contributed towards it. I think it might be just default by NPCs. But yeah, so that one don't need too much. But this one over here, I'll show you in a second. This one needs 1500 metals and 1500 ceramics. But once you bring it online, it's as if they delete a 0 from that number. Yes, and it goes down to 150 metals and 160 ceramics. Just the difference of bringing that coal network online. So yes, up here, all the way to top of this mountain, guys, and you'll meet the next prepper. He will have a few orders. He's got one main order, I think he's got a sub order and a standard order. I'm not going to do them. I did think about doing the sub order, I think. He wants you to go down the cliff just behind him and grab something at the bottom. But if we are going to do that, I think we'll do it later with zip lines. Because once you've got zip lines, you can put them down at the top, go down and grab the item, and then just zip line back up. Be really quick. If you do it now, you have to go down on foot and then climb back up to the top of the mountain. Yeah, and the other one is just backtracking. I don't want to backtrack anymore for the time being. I just want to crack on with main orders for a little bit. Right, so up here, keep an eye out for any lost cargo, as always. Even if it's not for where you're going to grab it, providing you've got a space. But if you need to prioritise anything, prioritise the next depot you're going to. Like that one I just got, the Magician. So here he is. Delivering your cargo all at the same time doesn't really have much impact here. If you have a similar amount to me. If you have a lot more lost cargo, yes, you might want to deliver it separately. So look how much this costs. 1500 metals and 1600 ceramics. And look how much that decreases once I bring it online. Remember, this is in an area where there's no coal network at the moment. Right, let's bring him online, show him my Cupid. And before we finish this video, I'll just show you as well quickly how little it costs now to rank up them roads, to upgrade them. Yeah, it's gone into the rest rank, but that's a main order, so it don't really matter anyway. It's only standard orders which matter for them.
I'll definitely have more work for you if you want it.
Right, that's another one online. Yeah, got some shotguns become available now. This next order, we're just going to use machine guns. They seem to work just as well as anything else. I did try with the grenade, handgun and the shotgun and stuff, but yeah, the machine gun just seems to work a lot better. Or assault rifle. Okay, before we finish guys, let me show you this road paver. So look how cheap it costs now. So look at that, it's like it deleted a zero. Off all of them. Yeah, it deleted a zero off each one just from bringing it online. And what about this one? That one's the same. But you can see when you bring them online, it reduces cost by quite a hefty amount. So always wait until you bring them online before you craft any roads or monorails. And if you're lucky, the whole road has been built for you. Right, so I'm just going to make a manual save. And then that'll be it for part 4. Yeah, hopefully we'll make a bit more ground in the next video, guys, in terms of the main story. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on part 5 tomorrow.